I'm going to start again since I had my mic off. Well, welcome everybody to ZealZaddy. This is our Magnus Archives Miami actual play. Tonight's episode is God Damn It, Kyle. The Magnus Archives RPG was created by Monty Cook Games based on the podcast by the Rusty Quill. We love both of them. They're amazing and they do just astounding work in their respective fields. The Magnus Archives Miami is a horror campaign that may contain material not suitable for all audiences. We explore topics from deep personal fears to existential threats to humanity. Listener discretion is advised. On a side note, tomorrow's story talk is on planning and operating TTRPG charity streams. You should definitely come and check it out. We'll have Just the Human on, Nekla the Druid, Rue Morg, Honey and Dice, and Sweet Rosie B. And if you don't know who all of those are, I don't know what you're doing. They're the godsends supplied to the community to help us be better people. So definitely come check it out tomorrow. Let's get this thing a rolling. All right, we got everybody in. Sorry I had to do that twice. I didn't realize my mic was off. So annoying. All right, let's let everybody go around and say who they are, where they can be found, and all that. Why don't we start with Walter?
Hello everyone, it's Shatargat in everywhere, and that's all for now.
All right, Satori.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chenoa Reed. I use she/they pronouns, and I play Satori Folk, who uses she/her. You can find me at Zephyrite pretty much everywhere, or over at Diceberg Ahead, which is a TTRPG podcast.
All right, Alder.
Hey everybody, my name is Quinn. I use any pronouns. You can find me on Bluesky and Bluesky only at QuinnBeckham27. Right now, you can find me on Saturdays for 2 more weeks. It was supposed to be 1 more week, but we're having such a good time, we're going to go ahead and do another episode. Playing a game called Emergent. It's an indie horror superhero TTRPG that I was on the creative team for. We do that on Saturdays over at Logomancy at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I also, earlier today, it's been another 3-game weekend for me. If you've been watching the show for a while, you know that I have those more often than I should, because I don't know how to make my own schedule. Earlier today, I did a recorded episode with Spellbook Gaming for their developer showcase, where they showcase new upcoming TTRPGs. So I got a sneak preview of Why We Fight, a game that is on BackerKit right now. The podcast of that should be on Spellbook Gaming's YouTube channel as soon as they're done with all of the audio editing, which I'm sure will take them a hot minute. But the game is currently 300% funded, I think, on BackerKit, and they have more stretch goals that are constantly trying to be reached, more guest writers that they're bringing on to write more scenarios and more really cool stuff. And it's a very relevant game because it's about fighting back against fascist dictatorship type governments through the power of community and working together, and it was a ton of fun to play. So you should check out the podcast that I was in once it's out, and also check out the game whenever. I backed it. I'm very excited to get it. That's all. I'm always doing too much. My intro takes me 5 minutes. I'm so sorry.
It's totally okay. All right, Sam.
Hi, I'm Jack. I use they, he pronouns. I play Sam Murphy, who uses he, him pronouns. You can find me on Bluesky and Tumblr as Flamin' Hotrod-69. That's all I got.
All right, and Nova.
Hello everyone, my name is Wayra, my pronouns are she, they, and I play Nova, whose pronouns are also she, they. You can find me at most socials at Fake Shiny, and also over at the Rainbow Dice Club. Also at Rainbow Dice Club, wherever you get your podcasts and socials. We also run a podcast called Tales of Three, and you can find that on wherever you get your podcasts.
All right. And you can always use the exclamation clip command in chat if there's a scene you'd like saved. Love to see what people find interesting. I think it saves the last 30 seconds or last minute. I'm not sure which, one or the other. Anybody want to do a recap of last week? No? Okay. All right.
God damn it, Kyle.
I
That's
would
my
love to
recap.
So one of the things that happened that was really weird was Kyle started to change and it was not a full moon. Why it happened is up for debate, although I think there's some likely suspects to that thing, to that happening, that emergent ability. When he was trying to fight off the boohag that was trying to to claim the skin of Satori for its own, and only accomplished a few skin socks, which I know bothered Nova, the term, I think, or maybe liked it. Maybe Nova liked it. I don't know. And then he tried to run away and was, of course, caught because he's kind of a doofus. An adorable doofus. Back in the office, Sienna comes in, who you haven't seen a whole lot lately. Actually, Satori's probably seen Sienna more than she wants to see. Where are my reports? No damn reports coming. Can you stop being attacked?
Yeah, eventually.
And she comes to you, Satori, and she goes, "We got a call to you from a number we didn't recognize, and we could not get a handle on. We asked the police to check it, but they said they would just call you on your cell, like they knew the number already. So maybe this is Jamie? Like, does Jamie work in that way?"
Well, we just kind of heard from Jamie, so I don't know why they'd need to call me, so
Weird.
that is weird. Did they leave a name or
They did not. That's why
or
it was
any
so
information? Why they wanted to
No.
reach me?
They said that they were interested in maybe making a statement at some point, but they would reach out to you directly. And generally, we see that as kind of a red flag, you know.
I mean,
Why you in
yeah.
particular? Why not just come and make a statement if you want to make a statement, and we'll assign an archivist to them. And with all the trouble that we've been having going on around here, I was a little concerned about that. So just be careful, you know, be aware. I know that we still have threats out there, and in Teddy and in Nova's sister.
Yeah. Did they say they had my number?
Yeah, they did. And
I'll look at
Jamie
my
seems
phone
to have
real
every
quick.
number, right? No calls, no missed calls.
Interesting. Well, I don't know. I guess if they come in for a statement, then they come in for a statement, but not that I can remember. Unless it's a cult member that I gave my card to.
Oh, that would be interesting. All right, so how are you healing up? How are your legs?
They still hurt, like, really bad. Not gonna lie.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to it. I just wanted to check on you.
Yeah,
and
we're
shake heads out.
recovering.
And you're all in the office together for the very
Look to
rare time in the office together.
Spill it, Kyle.
Um, I mean, it's probably just the typical story, you know? Boy meets girl. Girl almost kills boy. Boy gets away, right? I mean, that's...
What?
Well, do you remember Sarah Coles? She was only there for a few months, a few years ago. And I'll give you an int roll on that, whether you remember Sarah Coles.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. You vaguely remember her. She was there for a few months. Really odd person. Really quiet. Obviously a good listener. Like, heard everything everybody said, but didn't speak very much. And often just read. Like, a book reader who stayed alone. Very typical of, like, a loner book nerd.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
she, I don't know what she saw in me, but she found me interesting, and she and I walked her home one day, and I'm such a dumb romantic. And when I got home to her home, you know, her parents weren't there. And as I looked around, I felt like maybe there aren't parents, because there was, like, it looked like a dorm room rather than a home. And it was an old log cabin that was out in the woods. And one thing that I found, I don't know, one thing, there's so many things. There were no windows to the cabin, only doors. And the doors had bars. Like, who has bars on their log cabin? You know, you're already away from society. And there were, it looked like somebody had chopped the inside with an axe several, you know, like all over the place. And I asked her if everything was okay. And she's like, yeah, everything's fine. And we read together. I mean, that's, you know, we just read a couple of, like, we read aloud to each other books and books of poetry and stuff. And she and I had my first kiss with her. It was so weird. Like, it didn't feel like a first kiss. It felt more like a last kiss. Do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like it was going somewhere. It felt like it was ending. And it started getting late, so I started saying, you know, I have to get home. And she said, don't worry about going home. You don't need to go home right now. We can read some more. You know, the log cabin was out off Picardy Lane, and that, you knew where that is, right? And you do know that was like a little dirt road that went really deep into the woods, and there were only 2 or 3 homes out there, and they were all these old log cabin-y homes that nowadays people rent out as like Airbnbs because they're so folksy. And well, we read some more poetry, started reading, and she said, at some point I had to go to the bathroom. I said, can I use the restroom? And she pointed where it was. And when I came out, she was standing over by the couch and kind of pacing with a book in hand. And that's when I noticed the bar was dropped on the door. You know, the bar that locked the door. I'm like, why was that? In my head, I was asking, why did she lock it? Maybe there's bears in the area? There are bears, so it makes sense, I guess, if you're worried they're going to knock open the door, but that's not how bears really work. They don't just come around knocking down doors. And at best, they might poke a claw through a window if it's broken already, but they're just not. Needless to say, we hung out a little bit more, and I started noticing she was getting quieter and quieter. She was letting me read longer and longer passages. And at some point, I heard her make a sound of pain or something. And she got up and she said, I have to use the restroom. I'll be out in a little bit. And when she went, she left the door slightly ajar, which I thought was weird, right? Like, you don't leave the bathroom door slightly open when you're using the restroom. We didn't know each other that well. I mean, that was weird. And she was in there for a long time. And then suddenly I started hearing sounds that didn't sound like bathroom sounds to me. So I just decided I'm getting the hell out of here. And I unbarred the door. And just as I was getting ready to leave, she came out, and she was like I was the other day, or earlier when I was partially transformed. And she came and she grabbed me and bit down on me, into my back. And I realized this was a trap. She was trying to feed and making it easy, I think, by keeping me in a locked cabin with no windows. And I mean, you know that I can wrestle, and I was wrestling then. I was probably better wrestling then. So I tried to maneuver to take her down, and I mean, she was fast like I'm not seeing, but the door did fling open, and I closed the door hard, and I heard a scream and they say werewolves howl. It's not really a howl. It's more like a hellish, scream, from your inner, like, your body. It's just powerful. And I ran. And I ran up the road, and I made the decision to, instead of going, because I knew I couldn't get home if she got out there, it was too far. So I went to another one of the log cabins, knocked on the door, and an old man let me in. And he was sitting inside with a gun, like he knew something was happening. I was like, what happened? Why are you sitting like that? And he was the changeling. You're lucky you're here. Like, how did you get out of that place? And that's when I realized there are people in the town that knew about this. Apparently she got out that night. I don't know where she went, but she never came back to school. She was gone from then on. And then a month later, I started having these changes in beyond puberty. At first it was just anger as I got near the full moon. I wasn't changing or anything, but it a lot of these things people think are just physical. They're not. They're mental. They take a toll on you first. They weaken your resolve, and they make you feel like everything is against you, or the weight of the world is on you, to make you angry and worried. And I even started cussing then a little bit, which, I mean, that really threw me off, because my mother she did. She washed my mouth out with soap more times in that month than I've ever had happen. Did your mom do that? Did she wash her mouth out with soap when she heard you say a bad word?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, God. Soap tastes really terrible, by the way. You should not do that. But it seemed to be more under control than I thought for a while. And then about a year later, I woke up on the side of the road, clothes torn off, blood under my fingernails, and I don't know what I did. There was nobody was killed that I know of, because there was no. I mean, it's not that big of a town. So somebody would have said something. I suspect I killed like wild animals or something, and then it started becoming regular. I don't know where Sarah went. I suspect she's still out there feeding somewhere, because she did not seem like she cared that as a human she was setting me up for her feeding. That, I think about that all the time. Like, I never want to be that, where I'm purposely choosing victims and setting them up to be fed on just because they're, I mean, why would you do somebody that you like? Maybe she didn't like me. Oh shit, she didn't like me. I was just an easy target because I'm gullible.
I mean, you were kind of a dick back then too, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But I'm also gullible. And she must
That's
have known
also
that.
true. I mean, yeah.
So here I am, and I don't know where, I don't know what you call her, is she a mother? Like, is she my mother now? Like my wolf mother? Is that a
No.
weird thought? So weird. I don't
Yeah.
even know what to call it. My disease spreader.
No.
Spread the disease to me, or whatever this hell this is.
Yeah, I wouldn't call her your mom, or your mother, or your wolf mom. That's just weird.
Yeah, it is. But I think that I was lucky that I tried to leave then, because she was not fully transformed, and it gave me a moment to get out and flee the place.
Have you told this to anybody before?
No, who am I going to tell this to?
I don't know. Some random guy on a bus stop? Like to
No.
get it off your mind? I don't know.
No, I mean, I'd have to know somebody pretty well to tell them this, and I feel like I know you pretty well. I don't know if I know everybody else in this room as well as you, but, you all seem to come as a package, so.
Yeah. Well, I know for one that I'm gonna do everything in my power to figure this out.
Sam, you noticed that the recorder on your desk happened to have been, like, maybe you accidentally pressed the button, but it was recording all of this.
Oh,
But
shoot.
you don't remember
I'm gonna,
pressing the button, but maybe you did.
I'm gonna turn it off. That was weird.
Well, no one else noticed. You're the only one that noticed.
Oh, okay. So I just turn it off and then just leave it there, I guess. Is
Okay.
it still off?
Yeah, it stops when you turn it off.
Hey, Satori.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, would it be possible to try and, like, put in an information request with some of the other branches of the archives? Like, what if an archive in another city has a statement from a werewolf? We could see what they did with it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I know how many other branches there are. Like, we're not the only
No,
Magnus
there's a
Institute.
handful. I could reach out to my previous boss in Buffalo and see if they have anything. Especially
I
anything
know-
on Teddy or the Fire Cult or
That's true, yeah.
volcanoes.
Yeah. I know from what at least what I've gone through, Sam, if you've seen something different than me, let me know, but I haven't seen anything on werewolves in our archives. But our archives are also still like 75% a mess.
Yeah.
Changelings. I wonder if Eileen actually would know anything about changelings.
I don't know if we should start involving her in her cases.
No, but she's not necessary. She's like neutral, you know? Like once her hunger bar gets low enough, then it starts becoming a problem. But like her in her day-to-day life, I don't think she's seeking malice.
No, she didn't seem to be. I mean, she was happy to talk to me last time we talked.
Well, yeah, it seems like she likes you more than everyone else.
And she's a lesbian. How does that work?
Effort into being her friend.
She doesn't like you. Probably.
No.
Unless she does.
No, I don't know what the concept of like gender that she has would be, cause like some lesbians will date people who are non-binary. Sometimes depends.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. Feel like I shouldn't think about it. I feel like that would be a bad idea.
You don't want to put anything into your head. Or Eileen's head, for that matter.
Yeah.
Jamie did call her the archivist. I don't know what that has, what relevance that has, or what that means, but...
Wait, Jamie called Eileen?
No, the architect.
Oh, the
architect.
architect. That's what it was. Yeah. Sorry, the
Oh.
architect.
I mean, she was an architect, so I don't... That's weird.
I do want to try and figure out, like, researching this Sarah person and see if she is human or if she's patient zero.
What was her last name again?
Coles.
Bowles?
Coles. C-O-L-E-S.
Oh, Coles.
Oh, Coles. I thought it was
Okay.
Bowls.
Me too.
Yeah, I heard both too, yeah.
Well, I have a cold, so maybe it's like coming out like mushy, my words.
That's fair. Okay. Well, I can add that to my list of people to look into.
Yeah. And anywhere, like, animal accidents, like animal attacks around Chattanooga.
Okay.
We'll figure this out. God, I'm sore. My body been through it.
Yeah, we probably all could use a rest again.
Yeah.
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 Anyone have any ideas on what we can do in the interim? Should
Well-
you wolf out again there, Kyle?
Oh, if he does that again, I'll probably shoot him. Sorry, Kyle, but I will.
No, that's you should.
I won't. You
'Cause
know,
I don't
put
know if
you
I can
down.
stop.
But I'll like. Oh, maybe we should find some trank.
Would that...
I'll work
How
on
much would he need?
I think we'd need to consult like a vet about that.
A werewolf
Like
vet?
No, maybe
someone
like
who
a
deals with,
zookeeper.
like, yeah, someone who deals with like bears and stuff, you know.
Enough, tranquilizer to subdue a large animal. That's not gonna be easy to get. I'll add it to my list. But I think I'm gonna take some paperwork and go back to my room, maybe.
I'll
take
go
some
too.
Advil.
I'm gonna sleep. I need to sleep this off. Like I can feel like angry energy in me that needs to calm.
Maybe you should like read a book.
Oh no, I'm gonna drink.
No.
That always like calms like my nerves. It brings down the anger. It's. You
I don't think
that's
that's
a good
a-
idea.
Kyle, have you ever tried weed?
It just smells so bad.
Salsa?
Yeah, it does.
You gotta get
but
edibles.
does it
Is
work?
it legal in Florida?
It is. It is.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
actually, it is. It's not for recreational. You have to get a medical reason.
So it's
Werewolf should count.
But that
as
doesn't
a,
mean you can't find
a good
find it.
excuse.
yeah.
Getting
I
edibles in
bet.
Florida is no big deal.
I bet Dawn would know. I'll work on that. Actually, I might need one myself. That'll be a good thing to relax too, you know? Just fill out paperwork for Sienna.
When you find a hookup, let me know. I haven't found one here yet.
Yeah, I'll go ask Don. He knows so many people.
All you gotta do is go to your doctor and say you have anxiety, and they'll prescribe it. It's not a big deal here.
Oh no, I got worse than that, but
Oh, okay.
You guys have a doctor?
I know, but I've had friends here that have told me all you do is you go to the doctor and you get.
Oh.
They don't care about prescribing. Nobody
Like a
nobody
clinic?
ODs on gummies.
true.
Oh, you know, there was this one time I got green sick, though. I did feel like I needed to OD. But I got over it.
Oh,
I'm gonna go talk to Dawn.
all right. I'll meet you in the room then.
Sounds good.
So you head out. The four of you are there, and it's an awkward moment. Like Sam's recorder was turned off. What do you all do now?
Walter will do something like, "Hey, big boy, come here.
Who you
Tell
saying
that to Kyle. Tell that to Kyle.
To Kyle? Oh,
Kyle, yeah.
okay. Before he leaves, he'll come over.
Going back to the office. Brings out probably final bottle from the stash. Gives that to him, but before giving that to him, Walter looks at him pretty closely, like on his face, and then probably pokes his face with his pen a little, and then holds his arm, checks his hair on his arm as well. Oh, okay, we can go.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. You know, I noticed you've got an inner anger like mine, and I'm wondering if you're okay. Have you done anything about it? Like, are you seeing anybody or anything? Because like, it can overwhelm you. I don't know what's going on with you, but I can sense it. I know it. Am I wrong?
Walter has some sort of smile, but it's actually something like a fake smile.
Okay.
And he just pats on the shoulder or arm, probably, and says, "When everything's when everything's okay, or someone doesn't step on my path, I'm just a normal person. That's all."
Okay.
So, when I don't have a reason to be angry, I'm not angry.
All right. I just want to make sure that everyone's okay, you know.
Okay, here's
You
a
and I
question
feel
for
like
you.
we're kindred spirits in some way. It's really weird, right? Like, we have nothing in common, yet I feel like we're connected in some weird way.
I don't know what you mean, but here's a question for you. When you feel that anger, what do you think about it? I mean,
It scares me.
it probably is something like an urge, but other than that, have you ever thought about it? Like, maybe you should put some purpose or reason for that anger. Maybe try to do some meditation or something.
Okay, yeah. I haven't done that. Maybe if I can bring calmness to my inner mind when this is like trying to lead me down this path, I can, you know, prevent it or hold it off a little longer, maybe. I'll try it. If I feel that anger, I'm gonna. Do you know how to meditate? I just
Maybe.
sit cross-legged and like go om and stuff.
Maybe Sam or Alder can find you some videos.
All right. Okay, I'll ask. Cool. Thanks for this, by the way. And he slides the liquor into his coat.
Okay.
He turns and heads out. He goes over to you.
And-
Alder. Oh, sorry.
Walter starts to take a couple more notes, and then probably will open up dozens of books in front of him and dive deeper into them.
Okay. And he heads out. He goes by Alder. He goes, Alder, do you know how to meditate? Sam, do you know how to meditate? Either of you?
Nope.
Okay.
Know how to? Not really.
Walter was saying that
was
maybe
when I was looking
meditation would
into
help me
some-
like calm the anger, and maybe he's right. Maybe I need to do that.
I mean, it's probably better than drinking. In terms of like good for you, like alcoholism, meditation, I feel like those are on different levels.
Yeah, meditation doesn't like kill your liver, so I think it has that
Yeah,
plus.
exactly. Yeah.
Nothing is better than drinking. I heard you.
I mean, like, there's drinking and then there's, like, alcoholism, which I feel like are two different things.
But I'm only drinking to make the voices and the anger in my head disappear. That's not alcoholism.
If you have to drink to control something, then you have alcoholism. I hate to break it to you. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not to control it. It's to shut it down. It makes it quiet, and then I pass out, and there's nothing better than not thinking at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so meditation, when I was looking into, like, some ADHD stuff, there's a lot of videos and things on, like, mindfulness for ADHD, right? Because, like, you gotta practice, like, paying attention so you don't get distracted all the time. I didn't actually stick with any of that, probably because of the aforementioned distractibility. But I bet I can, like, find you some videos and stuff. Everything's on YouTube. It's really easy, actually.
Yeah, I've seen the YouTube. He's not a real computer savvy person.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
We
yeah.
call it the YouTube.
Yeah, Alder's gonna give him a look like, oh gosh. And we'll go and try and find some. I think that will be. I was planning on doing research anyways. I feel like that's gonna be the rest of the night, evening. I'm not planning on leaving the building and going home, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no
hang out
rush
here
anyway.
and-
I'm gonna stay in the building and kind of use the other method for a little while.
Cool.
All
I
right.
will. Do you have an email? Do you have
No,
like I can send you some links?
I have a phone. You can
Okay.
message me there.
That works. Yeah. I'll send you some. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up and rest. Thank you. And he turns and heads out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Alder's gonna go ahead and do. I don't even. Will have to look at my own list to remember the different things that I was gonna research, but probably starting to look into stuff related to Kyle, since that seems to be our next direction. But I think first, as we are kind of, it feels like winding down a little bit. Everyone's kind of going back and doing their own thing. I'm gonna text Satori, I think, and just ask her if, maybe once she's better, recover, rest, and maybe tomorrow morning if I can talk to her. And then I'm going to go over to Sam's desk and just sort of like walk over and like lean against the desk. Hey,
Hey.
I feel kind of bad. I feel like I was like making fun of you earlier, and like teasing you a little bit about all of the paranormal, supernatural stuff, and you seem kind of overwhelmed by all of it. I know you didn't really believe in this stuff until a couple of days ago. I mean, I'm assuming you believe in it now, given
Yeah, it's kind of hard to deny
it's
having
yeah,
your arms glued together and
yeah.
legs. Um, yeah, it's okay. I know you didn't mean anything by it, just it's a lot for like 2, 3 days. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think I fully recovered from, hey, my life was in like great danger a while ago, and now I have a staff that just sometimes works and sometimes does nothing, and I still don't know what to do with it.
Don't throw
So
it.
I learned that lesson very well. I
Yeah.
won't be doing that again. Um,
It was a good idea, like in theory.
I guess it didn't come with rules. I still can't understand what my grandma said.
I mean,
It's
none of this stuff does, unfortunately.
not very comforting.
No, it's not. You're right. I mean, I don't know. I don't have rules for any of the, like, my whole thing where I can taste and smell things. I don't know why that happens and why it doesn't and what it means. I... It would
So
be
then
a
how
lot
do
easier
you,
if it did come with rules, that's for sure.
yeah, but how do you know if you're doing the right thing? How do you make sure people don't get hurt while you're using this? Because it's I like things making sense and having rules and nice, neat schedules, and this is very hard to put together because I'm practically freestyling, and this is dangerous. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's worrying.
It... I think I kind of just don't stop and think about it. And that might be the wrong approach.
I couldn't tell you, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah. I, I don't know if there is anything comforting. You're not currently. There's currently no imminent threat to your life. We solved that one,
Well, Teddy,
and we're all.
technically.
Yeah, that's. Technically, Teddy's going after Walter right now, I think. So.
Okay. Danger by
If
proxy,
anyone
then.
can. That's true. But if anyone can handle it, it's Walter or Satori. Or Nova. Honestly, anyone but the two of us.
Yeah, more or less.
I feel like anyone but us is better equipped for that. So that's good? Better than it could be?
I guess. I really wish. I don't know. I don't know if this is silly to say or not. I kind of wish my grandmother, at the very least, wasn't so cryptic about this. Or was here. I don't know.
I mean, about that, did you want, if you want, I know it's like really, really personal, but I could try to talk to her, since I can maybe talk to ghosts.
Wait. Sam's gonna take a moment to process that. So I think this is the first time also he's hearing about Alder's ability to do this.
I mean, technically, I don't know that I've ever actually talked to a ghost, but like I have held seances before with supervision. I'm only allowed to do it if Walter or Satori are here. They've both been
Okay.
very clear about that. But Walter wants me to practice anyways. I did
Okay.
successfully see his mom. Like, I couldn't talk to her because, again, I think Walter's possessed. I will, like, very clearly whisper that so Walter can't hear.
Well, Walter's around the corner in a different room.
Yeah.
But a connected room.
It's really not as quiet of a whisper as I think it is. But, like, I did see his mom, and she's a ghost. So I think technically I can do it. But I also know that that's, like, a really intense and personal thing to potentially do. And you may not even get the answers that you're... I can't, like, guarantee that you'll get answers from it, but...
I'll think about it. I don't quite know how I feel about that just yet.
That's okay. Yeah, you don't need to. It's a kind of weird thing to offer, but it feels weird not to offer if it is something I can do, so just think about it. And if you need to, like, talk about any of this stuff, again, I know we've kind of had our different opinions, and that I believe everything and you believe nothing. Maybe that's good. I feel like that's good for your team of researchers, right? Like, balance and a middle ground in between there somewhere. But as you're, believing in more and more things, if you need to talk or just are getting overwhelmed. Again, I don't know if I have anything comforting, but we can talk about it.
That is a bit of comforting. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
So Tori, you get to the elevator. Don is there, of course.
Hey, Don, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Better.
Today?
I got a question for you. You know a lot of people, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Do you know anyone who I could buy edibles from?
You mean like cookies?
Or gummies?
Oh, you mean like THC edibles?
Yeah, weed, Don, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the hotel manager, he always has some. In fact, I think he's high most of the time he's here.
Hell yeah. That's good to know.
Yeah, you know him, you've met him a couple times, so I know you're fine there.
Yeah, it'll be good.
But, I mean, you gotta be careful, though. Like, curiosity killed the cat, but complacency buried the dog. So, you want to make sure that when you open that up, he's kind of an asshole.
Okay, I understand my approach then.
All right.
I'm gonna go find him.
Okay. You find him. He's in the office. Satori, what do I owe this pleasant visit?
Personal matter.
Oh,
Is there anybody around?
him and the front desk person. Come on in. Close the door.
Front desk person probably knows. Listen, I heard from a friend of mine that you might have some edibles, and I'd love to purchase
What friend
some if you
told you
do.
that?
Dawn.
Oh my God.
Listen, no judgment. I was just hoping that if you had some,
I have
or,
some.
could get some, I could give you,
You need 2?
3 would be great.
3, okay. All right, give me a second. And he goes over to, there's a safe in there, and he opens the safe. And the door turns so you can't see into it. And he looks at you. 3, you said.
Yeah.
And he has little tongs. And he takes tongs and puts them into a bag. And he brings them out. All right. $120.
Jesus Christ, man, that's expensive.
Oh wait, you don't have a doctor's note?
Oh, we don't have to do that, okay?
But I have
Listen.
to make profit. I mean, I do have a doctor's note.
Well, 30% profit is standard. We're not trying to sell my whole leg to you. Come on, cut me a
Alright,
deal. We know
alright.
each other.
75.
That's a little better. I'll dig with 75
All right.
since it's short notice. And I work. But apparently that's where you do it.
It doesn't
so-
go down from 75. So short notice or long notice don't matter.
Okay. Okay.
God, I
Like
feel like a
fork
drug
over.
dealer here. Oh shit, I'm dealing drugs.
You keep it in the safe. So,
I know.
yeah.
Because people steal that shit. Mostly
Yeah.
work, staff. When I didn't keep it in the safe, it would always disappear.
be
A little
dipping.
bit at a time. Yep.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right. Don't take them all at once.
Oh, I won't. I'll ration. And then I'm gonna descend from the lobby.
Okay. And your phone rings with an unknown number.
Christ. I debate for a sec. And then I answer it.
Spam.
Go for Satori.
Hey Satori, it's Teddy.
Oh,
I wanted to reach out to you. I have a deal for you.
I'm sure you do.
It's going to benefit you,
Really?
but I don't want to talk over the phone. I'm outside.
I'm assuming
the
you want to
building.
talk in person. Okay, yeah.
I'm right outside the building. I don't want to talk in the building either because they now know about me there.
Yeah, Eileen didn't seem too happy about you.
Yeah, Eileen's a bitch.
I mean, she's better than you, so.
Oh,
The devil you know.
You think that Eileen ain't a killer?
Oh, she is.
You're a killer. We're all killers here. Maybe not Alder or Sam yet.
Okay, good talking to you.
You want to come out? Okay, you hang up. Okay.
I am gonna go out. I'm gonna text the group chat and say, Teddy is outside. I am sitting on the steps. I'm not leaving very far from the building.
Yeah, she's
I'm
actually sitting
walking.
across the street.
Yeah, I am walking to the front steps, and I'm assuming I make eye contact with her across the street.
She waves her hand to you. I'm over here. Kind of wave.
I gesture for her to come.
And she looks around. And you can tell she's contemplating that close, getting that close there. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for joining us. The Dunderheads, cool name. The
Cute.
Dunder Mifflin Heads, maybe. And she comes across the street. So you know Jamie. Now I know you know Jamie.
Uh-huh.
So I have a deal for you. I want to kill Jamie. Jamie needs to go. And what I'm thinking is, I will let Kyle live if you set Jamie up for me to take out. That would be a nice gesture, right? That's a good gesture. I'm saving your
feel
friend's
like-
life.
At this point, we should just kill both of you and be done with it.
Well,
I mean,
that's
you've
easier
right
said
pissed
than
me
done.
off
You know that, right?
multiple times. Came to my home, attacked me in my home. Not even to mention Maggie.
Yeah. Damn.
Wipe that dirty smile off your face, Teddy.
Walter too. I mean,
What do you
It's
mean?
not.
What do you
What
mean?
do you mean?
Walter
What I
too?
mean? I killed Walter the other day. 3
No, you
plugs in
didn't.
the chest.
He's fucking here.
What?
I've seen him all week.
He took 3 shots to the chest and walked and survived that?
Are
Shit,
you sure
I
you
gotta
didn't
check my
kill
work better.
some other guy?
No, I don't make that mistake. That is not possible. Three shots point blank with
You
a
gotta be fucking with me.
45 pistol. There's
Walter's
no
fine.
What?
Yeah.
Shit, I have to kill him. I get to kill him again.
Listen, I
Okay,
think we're
cool.
done. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back inside.
I'm just telling you, I can take care of Jamie for you. That's one problem off your hands. And I mean, hey, the devil you know, right? You don't know Jamie.
I like put my hand on my holster, very obviously.
Yeah, I started bringing guns to the knife fights too. All right.
Yeah, after last time,
I'm just
those
giving
bullets
you.
stung a little bit. A bit.
I'm just giving you an option. Think about it. You can call me.
Right.
And she turns and crosses the street.
I just watch her walk away.
And when she leaves, she kind of looks at the building more than at you as she heads out.
Making sure the building isn't watching her.
And,
God, I need my edible. And I'm gonna go inside.
all of you, while you're there, you get the message, the text from Satori that Teddy was there.
Speak of the devil herself.
Yeah, I go up to the office. Didn't take long. Figured I should check in before I check out, you know.
All right. You check in. You get to the office. Everyone's there. Nova, what did you do when you heard Teddy was out there?
Got up immediately.
To go?
We beat each
Yep.
other at the elevator.
So you meet at the elevator?
Yeah.
So Nova's coming out of the elevator as you're coming in on the first
She's got her
floor.
helmet under her arm.
Hello.
Hey.
She's gone. She had a deal for us. Oh wait, and I hand over a little baggie to you.
Oh, hell yeah. How much do I owe you?
It's on me.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, fuck her tried to gouge me out of that money. Oh my god. Yeah, it's for 125 for 3. You
It's
believe that shit?
insane.
A little, I think so. Not as insane as Teddy. She offered a counter offer, basically identical to what Jamie offered.
No way.
They just want to kill each other,
I don't
like
understand.
so bad. Also, get this. She said she killed Walter.
What?
Yeah, shot him 3 times. And
When?
Walter's fine. I don't know. She said a few days ago. 3 days ago?
Around the time that he started acting weird?
I guess so, but no person comes back after getting shot apparently 3 times. She seemed really surprised about it, so definitely wasn't.
She didn't shoot the wrong guy?
That's what I said. She seemed pretty sure.
That's fucking wild. She must have been on something. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know. But she seemed very adamant that Walter was dead. And pretty surprised to find out that he wasn't. So, yeah. When I think I know what's going on, the rug just gets swept right from under me, and there's another rug waiting to get. I don't get it.
That's literally how I feel since getting
Like-
here.
How many rugs do I have to stand on for me to like find the ground?
It's like this. It's like your thumb width thick. There's so many rugs.
Yeah. Anyway, I need to go get high and do paperwork because I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to get through all this fucking paperwork.
That's fair. I guess I'm not gonna go after Teddy then.
Yeah, she might have a gun now.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
To be honest. She shoot me, she better hope that she doesn't miss.
Yeah. But honestly, we should figure out a way to get rid of both Jamie and her since they want to kill each other so bad and want to use us to do it.
I want to know why they wanted each
I
other
don't know.
dead.
Maybe they were roommates.
That's horrible.
If you pick up what I'm putting down.
Could be. She just goes and kills every single one of her roommates.
And you get into the office as you're talking.
Yeah.
So all
Are you guys-
Sam, you see them coming in.
Satori, are you okay? Is Teddy still
Um,
here?
No, she's not still here. She left. She was trying to bargain. But
Bargain what?
well, she wants us to arrange for some sort of setup to kill Jamie, which is exactly what Jamie wants for us to do to Teddy. So it's just kind of like a back and forth. You kill this guy. Yeah. Is Walter in here too?
He's in the other room right around the corner.
Yeah, I might need to talk to him before I go do paperwork.
Why don't we just get both of them in a room and have them duke it out?
Yeah. Maybe a specific room.
So instead of 2 problems, we only have 1.
Yeah. Well, the only thing is Jamie doesn't believe in physical constructs like rooms.
Right. Fair point.
Yep.
So we need to trap her in a mental construct, I guess. Theoretically.
Theoretically. Interesting
If you're
thought.
thinking about using any part of the building, I don't think that would work. Her and Eileen are friends.
Yeah.
That too.
I don't think Eileen would agree to help
For
us trap
now.
Jamie.
Yeah.
What if you said mental construct? What if we put Jamie in Teddy's head somehow?
That is an interesting thought. I don't know if I know anybody that could do that.
I don't know, seems like anything's possible at this point.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, Sam, you have some creative ideas when you're willing to believe that anything can happen.
Hey, the laws
what?
of natural order gone. Anything is possible.
Yeah. Jamie can't leave a room if it doesn't have a door.
But then how do we get
Can't they
her
just make a door?
in?
I don't know. Can they?
Well, they did make a door appear and disappear when
God
we visited
damn
last
it.
time, so.
I'll just have to meet Jamie one day. Figure out our
Maybe-
game.
Maybe when we might need to just put in an information request for like 17 different things to all the other archives. We could see if they know about any people who make doors or mental traps.
Or like what? You know
Not
what?
just do
Just
a
send
massive
everything.
just send everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam and I will just take a couple days and just sort through everything. It'll be fine. We can do that, right? That's within our
Yeah.
scope.
If we
Yeah,
can
if they're
figure out
digitizing.
if we can figure out what they are, I think that we have a better chance of fighting them.
Yeah. Are they human or are they?
I have no
they-
idea. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I definitely don't think Teddy's human, unless they're like that redheaded guy who is kind of human, but not really.
And I have no idea what Jamie is.
I don't
Or
know.
isn't.
I guess so. I'll have to do some research. Anyway,
Yeah.
Walter, and I'm gonna walk to the back.
Walter is reading some books, like probably 5 or 6 of them are open. He's listening some music, so he just moves his head from time to time.
Mm-hmm. I like wave my hand, like in his vision.
Well,
I don't wanna touch him and then him try and punch me or something. I don't know.
he closes the music.
Hey, weird question. Have you died recently?
What?
Yeah. Just weird question. 'Cause Teddy, who was downstairs just a moment ago, she's gone.
What?
Mentioned that she put 3 bullets in you 3 days ago. And
What?
seemed She seemed pretty surprised to find out that you were still alive. So, you remember anything? Did you die? You got bullet holes in your chest? I'm just as confused as you are.
Um, are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I am.
Do I look like a zombie?
No. I mean, I've seen some pretty weird things, but...
Would you like to examine my pathetic body to see the bullet wounds?
Do you have any? Do you
No.
have any bullet wounds?
No bullet wounds.
It's wild. I mean, she must not have killed you.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
weird
mean,
happened like in the last few days? Like,
I feel dead from time to time, but having a rough night without sleeping a couple of days, something regular for months for me.
yeah. But you haven't, like, I don't know, woken up in a pool of blood or, I don't know, found bullets in your house or found yourself in weird places.
I found myself outside of the building, but I was drunk and probably I found myself there like an instinct, nothing more.
Interesting.
My my pistol was covered with vomit, not blood.
Ew. You might need to get that detailed. Maybe Teddy was the one that was inebriated. I don't know, though.
As you can see, I'm doing my regular thing, like
Yeah.
doing some research here, trying to find
Multifunctional.
some help for your friend.
Yeah. I
Pet.
appreciate it. Pet?
I don't know.
Pet.
You tell
Not yet. I mean, he hasn't gone.
Not yet.
If he gets stuck in wolf form, then I guess he will be a pet. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some paperwork if you need me, or die again. I don't know. Let me know. It's weird. The day just keeps getting weirder.
Okay. If I die, I will let you know.
Okay, thank you. And I turn around. If anybody needs me, laying down, doing paperwork, you are welcome to come bother me. And then I take my edible and I walk out.
You head to your room.
Yeah.
Kyle's already there. He has like a glassy-eyed look, and you smell alcohol in the room on him.
Where'd you get that? What do you have?
I don't have nothing. What do you mean?
Let me see. What do you have?
See what?
I smell alcohol, Kyle.
You want some? I got another glass.
No.
And
You should-
he lifts up a
put it
bottle that he has,
elsewhere.
and it's mostly gone.
Oh, give me that shit.
You want some
take
too?
Here, take this. You'll fall asleep quicker.
Alright. You know, I've been thinking about what happened the other day, and I think I have a problem I can't resolve.
Laying him down.
Yeah. Well, he's sitting in the chair at the window, kind of like
Yeah.
half over.
I'm gonna try and get him to the bed and like make him like lay down and sleep.
So I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You may get mad at me, or you may just think I'm, you already think the same thing.
Drunk.
You think I'm a
Yeah.
doofus.
It's okay.
Do you believe in love?
Sure, Kyle.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do too. But I'm afraid of it because, like, if I love someone, I'm probably going to kill them when I change, and that really freaks me out. So I'm always trying to keep people away, and I'm trying so hard to keep you away, and I don't know how to. I don't know what. God damn, how much did I drink?
Almost a
And
whole
he
bottle.
looks at the bottle, and you can tell he's like squinting to kind of fix the blurriness of it. Fuck.
I'm gonna get the trash can.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm being stupid, I think.
It's okay, Kyle.
You know, you got a good crew down there. I really think they're gonna be really good. Like, they're gonna solve crimes and shit.
That's what we do, bud.
Yeah. Do you ever work with like Interpol or CIA or something?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's cool. I always see that in movies and shit, but I never see like Monster Hunters meets the CIA. It's always one or the other. It's a spy show or it's a monster show, and you guys mix it. There's something really special about that.
Do you want me to put on X-Files?
Wait, don't move.
Okay.
Oh my God, look. Wait, don't. You can't see it. Shit.
I can't see any. What?
You can't see the glow around your hair with the light behind you. Holy shit.
I can't look
it's
at myself.
It's so beautiful.
No.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you.
I'm really fucked up, I think.
Yeah, you are. It's okay. Don't even. Let me get you some water, okay? And I'm gonna.
I think I'm gonna pass out soon. I can feel like, you know, that phasing that you get when like you see things and then you blink too long and then you see them again. You blink too long. I think Walter, by the way, has a monster in him like me. He doesn't want to admit it, I don't think, but I think Walter's a good guy that just has a big problem like me. Like, he could be like the office doofus and not realize it, you know? There's
in some ways, yeah.
Do you think he believes
he
in
is a
love?
doofus? Maybe a long time ago he did.
No, he don't.
I don't know now.
I don't think that's in him. I think he's too alone. Like, he set his mind separate, and fuck, he's got two minds. He's like me. I got two minds. That must hurt him too. His brain must hurt all the time with those two minds battling it out for control. And I wonder if he changes on full moons, or maybe it's something else, like when the river high tide comes or something. When do you think he changes?
Drink this water.
Oh, all right.
I
You
put a
drink some
trash
water.
can next to it. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
how.
throw up. I'm not going to throw up. You don't need to put the
That's
trash
what they always say, and then they throw up on the floor. So I'm putting it there
All
for
right,
solidarity.
Put the bucket
sake.
there.
Yeah.
But I'm totally blah!
Ah,
He goes
God
into the
damn it,
can.
Kyle!
He gets it into the can. Shit, you were right. Oh my God.
This
He
isn't my
reaches over
first
some
rodeo.
paper towels. Shit. You know, if Walter tried to change and hurt you, you know I would kill him too, right?
Yeah, I'm well aware the things that you would do.
All right. And his eyes blink really slow. And as he's blinking, he kind of falls back very gently onto the bed. I'm gonna go to, and then he starts snoring.
That's right. You're gonna go to sleep. That's what we're doing. And I do take the covers off mostly because I have a feeling he's just gonna be sweating like the whole time. And I'm gonna take the trash can, pour it out, set it next to him again, and I'm gonna sit on the chair and start doing some paperwork and zooted.
Yeah. Back in the office, Alder, you're going through all of the stuff that you have, and you come across the Santeria statement, and I know that was on your list. I don't know where it was, but you start. It reminds you of your list, like of your stuff.
Yeah. It's in the middle. It's in the not the
Yeah.
very top, but not the bottom. So yeah.
And you're going through it, and with everybody gone, you have research you could do, or you could work on preparing for the visit there, and then you remember the wood for Eileen. She needs that olive wood.
Yeah. Which is in Spain.
Yeah.
I researched that last time. Lots of things are in Spain. Which is fun.
Yeah. And Sam is occupied in his stuff. Nova is buried researching things on Sarah. And, well, Walter's doing what Walter does. And you're not sure what to do with your time. But you do remember that you were supposed to have a class soon with Eileen.
Yeah.
Was that
I
on
feel
your
like
list?
it's a. No, that is definitely not on the list. That is not written down anywhere. That's in my
Okay.
head. And in my head only. I feel like it's a good. Maybe not quite 5 minutes, but like almost, of Alder just like sitting blankly staring as like I process all of this, the like decision paralysis of like I could do this, but then right when I go to do that, it's like no, I could also do this, or I could also do this, and I just kind of sit and like glitch for a couple minutes,
Right.
thinking about all the things I could do, but then I don't have enough time. Like, 'cause if I start that, then I have to meet Eileen. I won't be able to finish, and I'll probably get distracted.
Sam,
and I
you
think
see all this
eventually I'm
indecision
gonna-
going on in Alden.
Yeah.
You see
Yeah.
his face is just like,
You good?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to decide, like, what we have time. I want to do some research, but if I start something, I don't think I have time to finish anything since it's, like, the end of the day. So I might just go home and start it tomorrow. I mean, Tori already
Sounds like
left.
a good idea.
I don't think there's anything urgent.
Well, nothing urgent that we can do anything about.
Yeah, nothing urgent and, like, right now.
Oh yeah, no.
And if I start researching any one of the 7 things I could start researching, I'm not gonna stop. Until I'm
That's
done.
fair.
And I wouldn't finish tonight. So
Yeah, I think
we
heading
can
out
give
might be the...
and
What
you
was that?
hear from Walter's room, Walter is singing Dame Mas Gasolina.
What?
And it's like, what?
wait, is that Walter? What the heck?
And
What is happening?
he's singing in
Walter
Spanish, too.
sing?
No, I think the last couple of days is getting to everyone, and we're all coping in our very fun, special ways. Would not have pegged Walter to cope like this, but you know,
No, Walter doesn't sing. That's
yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what to do about this. Genuinely, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. Cool. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go home.
Same here, yeah.
Like I said, like I know I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I don't think anyone got a lot of sleep last night, so I'm just gonna go home and tomorrow I think we're planning on going to the courthouse. Is that still
Yeah, I
true?
think that was on the list up there.
Yeah, that's on the top. Other than Teddy is technically on the top, but I don't know
Teddy
what
is,
we
like-
do about Teddy.
It's like no deadline, but very, very, very like important, not
Yeah.
urgent.
It's like top of the danger, but I don't know. I have no steps we could take on that one. So courthouse. Yeah, I'll try and get here early and start doing some like research about the courthouse itself. Maybe it's haunted. like every other building that we go into. Although I guess technically not this one, because Eileen's not a ghost. And
Okay.
with that, I'm going to leave.
Alright, Sam's gonna head out as well.
Well, and I mean, I'm fully going to like go get in my like I'm going to do everything to act like I am leaving, especially if I'm walking out with Sam. And then I'm going to go back. Can I get into the workshop without the glasses? Or
No.
do I need to have them with me?
You need to have them on to get in there.
Okay.
Because that door's not a real door.
Yeah, that's not a real place. Then again, nowhere in the office really is. Because it's not a real building.
It's not. It's a veil.
Cool. Then I will bring the glasses with me, just in my computer bag. Yeah, go downstairs, act like I'm leaving, and then if I put the glasses on, I have not done this. If I put the glasses on while I'm outside and look at the building, what does the building look like from the outside?
It looks like the way it looks from the inside. Sketchy lines and a concept more than a real physical manifestation of something. But everything
From
else
here, can
around
I-
looks normal.
Normal.
Yeah.
From here, can I see, like, if I can see the lines in the drawing, can I see through it? Like, can I see through to the inside where Eileen's floor is?
And yeah, and Sam, you hear from Walter's room also like some smashing sound of something being broken or something. So what was your question again, Alder? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Looking into the building, can I see, like, Eileen's floor? Like, is it part of the layout
No.
of the...
You
No,
don't see
okay.
it. You felt it once when you crossed between the third and fourth floor. Like there was that that weird feeling of your body separating as you
Yeah.
crossed it.
Okay.
But no.
Cool.
You need
Well,
the
I
elevator
will go
button for that.
back. I will go back inside with the glasses on, so hopefully no one can see me,
Okay.
and I'll go to her workshop.
Okay. When you get there, she's there. Ah, you're ready to learn then.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Am I late?
No. I'm not sure time is all that important. What matters is expertise. I need to turn you
Yes.
into a machine of precision, creativity and manufacturing and production. You need to become the one I rely on to maintain and maybe make new additions to the building, because I've had some ideas but no one to execute. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that there's the olive wood is really important, because there's a few pieces of
Yes.
furniture that have some damage from clumsy guests of the hotel. and then she starts looking off for a minute. And I need to make sure that you understand the importance of this. I know you work for the Magnus Institute, but at some point, I'm going to need you here full time. What do you think of that? Are you willing to give full-time hours to this when I need them? As staff, it's important that you take seriously the work that we have here.
Yeah. You mean like I couldn't go back and forth between doing this and doing stuff with the archives?
Well, you can't be splitting your loyalties. And I feel they're split right now. But maybe you know what? I'll give you time. Because this requires someone who has real dedication and loyalty to the building. And I know that you have like a nascent version of that. You feel the importance of this building. You sense the beauty in its development. One day maybe I'll even show you some of the hidden features of the building. Maybe. Are you interested in those things?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you feeling up for it now to maybe?
Yeah, sure, yeah. If
Well,
you want
you
to
know
show
what?
me.
I'm feeling generous. Let's go. Let's go see Don. Well, not see Don. Let's go see the elevator. And you walk through walls straight to the elevator. Like, no corridor. No, who needs to bother with corridors and stuff. And she puts a little plate on the wall that says your floor. I'll let you press it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I will press it.
And the door opens. And you see the deep dark floor. And she pulls the button off as you go in. Tucks it. All right, well, this floor doesn't have the space limitations of the rest of the building. Have you ever grasped the concept, maybe in physics, of infinity?
Well,
Have you ever experienced
I've heard
infinity?
of I know the concept. I can't say I've experienced it.
Okay. So in any direction, you can walk forever. And there are people who are still walking around in here. They'll eventually find their way to the spiral, but I'm going to show you the spiral. What do you think? It's a really important feature of the building.
Okay. What is it?
It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't experience infinity the way I do. I'll just show you. And you walk for an indeterminate amount of time. You're not really sure. And you get to this place where there's there's a little several step stairwell that goes up to a platform, like a pretty big platform. And on it there's a box with some rope and like climbing gear. We're not going to need that for now. You'll understand the need for that later. By the way, if Teddy ever threatens you and comes in this building, you let me know, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I warned Teddy not to come in here and mess with all of you. So she walks over and there's this huge hole on the platform. And it looks like it's made of concrete or maybe metal even. And it's all stair-stepped going down and down and down. And it goes down so far it just disappears into darkness. And when you get near it, you start getting this taste of rancid meat and bone, like burned bone. And another smell that is almost undefinable, but maybe the worst smell of all of the smells you've had. It burns your nose, your nostrils when it goes in, and it makes the back of your throat feel like it's going to close up on you. This is the spiral. It's a magnificent work. It goes down infinitely. Those continue. But the bodies of people are not infinitely small. So most of the food that I graze on is down in that hole. They've slipped in or fallen in or been pushed once or twice in every now and then. And one other thing about my spiral is when you're in the spiral, you never die. Isn't that a beautiful thing? You stay there, but your body changes to fit the form further down. So beyond your vision is sustenance. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So it's really important that this stays between us, right? You don't... Can I count on your discretion with that?
Yeah.
You're not going to tell Satori?
No.
You're not going to tell Sam?
No.
What about Nova?
No. I'm not gonna tell any of them.
You know, there's a beauty in living forever. There's also a horror in it.
Yeah.
Especially this way of living forever. This I save for my most hated shouldn't say victims, my most hated enemies, and the fools that find their way in by accident. Teddy almost ended up in there once, of her own accord. She got the ropes, and she was interested in what it was down there. But at a certain point, when you feel you can't go any lower, the plates fall into a cone instead of a spiral staircase, and you just slide. You can't climb out. So once you start the descent, it's a foregone conclusion that I'll have you. And I would hate to find out that you were divulging my secrets to that accursed eye that you work for. All right, you want to go learn how to lathe?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
All right. And she leads you back out for an indeterminate walk away. The doors of the elevator are open. And she steps in and presses 1. All right. Good talk. Let's lathe something. I need you to learn about wood, because there's a lot of properties to wood that you don't know about. And she walks you into the classroom and, like nothing happened, just starts teaching you how to work wood. Upstairs, Sam, you are in there, Walter's in there, Nova's in there, and you're doing your research and everything, and you're finding plenty of information. But then you heard like the breaking glass or something where in Walter's room. Do you do anything about that, or you just... I mean, it is Walter. Maybe it's not a big deal.
Yeah, pros and cons. Sam is concerned about Walter, but also his behavior has been questionable. Sam's just gonna pop his head in and just be like,
there's
knock,
broken
just be like,
bottles.
"Hey." Oh my
against the
God.
wall.
Okay. Hey, Walter, how are you doing, buddy? Well,
What?
what happened? There's glass everywhere.
I don't know. It's nothing. I'll handle it.
Oh, okay. You're not hurt or anything, right?
What do you mean?
There's glass everywhere. What? You don't see this?
I mean, I don't know how this happened, but I will handle it.
Okay. Is
Is there anything you want to ask or
No,
talk about?
I just heard glass breaking. I wanted to make sure everything was okay. I promise.
Look,
Oh,
that's a little bit weird. Like, we had lots of shit, and all you're wondering is just a couple of glasses here?
you're typically not the type to break bottles like that, so, you know. Also, glass is very dangerous.
According to what?
Sharp edges, lacerations, etc. Also infections.
Yeah, at least they don't have any weird abilities, right?
Look, everything's new to me. It's possible it could be haunted. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just if you'll take care of it, that's okay. Just checking on you. That's all. And Sam's gonna walk back to his desk
Okay.
and breathe out a sigh.
You good, Sam?
Nova,
So
you heard the bottles break too.
Yeah,
but
like I was
Jay-
about to say.
Yeah.
You didn't
He
hear
was
that?
the first one to check.
Yeah,
There's-
I heard it. I was gonna go check, but you got up before me.
Yeah, there's broken glass. He says I'll handle it, and I'm not gonna interfere with that. But mhm. I don't want to be the one to interfere, but it's starting to get to the point of something intervention. I don't know.
I didn't know Walter very well. Is this weird for him?
Yes, very. Like the singing and the cheery attitudes were one thing, but he doesn't typically break stuff or confront people like that, like he did with Kyle. I don't know, it's a little disturbing.
Do you think maybe this is something we should bring up to Satori and God, what is her name? It's escaping me. That's
Sierra?
yeah, thank you.
Sienna.
Sienna,
Sienna.
my bad.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, same here.
Even if it's nothing, and maybe he's just going through a hard time, I think it would be good for someone to look into it,
Yeah.
So you message Satori or you call her or something.
Yeah, I'll send it because we know she's a bit spaced out. I don't know if calling would
She's
be a
doing
good idea
paperwork.
right now. We still saw her pop out of a wall, no. So I'll just send a text. Like, hey, I think we need to talk about Walter, like actually.
I just text back, come on by.
Alder, you had gotten a text also. Oh, so from Walter. He said, "Find me after whatever you're doing right now." W, just so you know. But go on. So Sam, you get the reply back. Come on by.
You want to come with me to see Satori, Nova?
I would love to, but I'm
Okay.
also loath to leave Walter on his own.
Right. That's the thing. I'm just not in the mood to run into anything alone
Yeah,
right now.
I'm gonna hop into Sienna's office and just
Okay,
let her know.
That's a good idea.
she's
Yeah.
there.
I'll I'll just head over to Satori's on my own.
I'll meet you down there.
Okay.
Hey Nova, how's your how you're liking the Miami office?
It's great.
Pretty high stakes lately.
Yeah, it's never a dull moment, that's for sure. I
can I
kind of
do
like
for
it
you?
though. There's something, and then I'm gonna shut the door. I need to talk to you about Walter.
Okay.
I'm a little concerned about him. He's acting strange. I think that maybe Sam and the others can speak to a little more. But he's certainly not been acting like himself.
Do you think that the stress of the job is getting to him?
I don't know if
Maybe
it's
need
the
to take time?
stress or if it's something else.
Okay.
Alder's mentioned a few times that they think that Walter's possessed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and as the day goes by, his personality has been changing a lot.
Alder is the one who specifically said that?
Yeah.
With evidence? Or good reasoning behind it?
Alder had mentioned seeing two entities with Walter. One was Walter and one was someone
What do you
else.
mean seeing two entities with Walter?
I think Alder can better explain that than me.
Oh, yeah. I would like to get an explanation of this.
Yeah.
Damn, I have to start a file on this. This is important. I mean, we've
It's-
already got problems with your sister,
Yeah.
Teddy, and now this? Oh,
Yeah,
and
this-
Kyle.
There's more too. But yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go talk to Satori about it in a
Okay.
moment. But Walter's here by himself, and he's been throwing, glass has been shattering in his office.
Oh.
So I'm not sure it's good if I leave him alone. Also,
I'm
Teddy's after
gonna
him. So,
I'll go talk to him for a little bit. I have questions now anyway.
okay. Be careful.
Of course.
Do you want me to hang out? Just in
No,
case?
go see Satori. Just don't stay out long.
Yeah.
Because I have a problem. When I start pushing, it becomes prodding.
Right.
I'll
I
try
think
and
I'm
slow
gonna...
down my inquiries a little.
Okay. He's got a short temper too, so careful.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay.
I have a short temper too.
I would never want to see that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks for letting me know. And she gets up, puts her gun in her jacket. All right. Let me know what Satori says.
Will do.
I'm sure it'll be in the report. And she heads over. And you get back with Sam, and the two of you head up to Satori.
Okay. I guess we get to her door and I knock on like, hey, Satori.
Come in. Oh, and you
Okay.
hear Kyle wakes up for a moment.
I'll open the door.
Yeah,
Go
they
back,
couldn't open it.
go back to bed.
Hello.
He's already asleep.
Hello.
Hey.
Somebody's very trashed because somebody flipped them a whole bottle, and I shake the bottle of vodka.
Oh. Okay.
He didn't drink it all. There's
Wow.
still a little on the bottom.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, I'm not
We-
offering. Sorry.
Oh. That's fine.
That's so funny.
We
Baby, are you coming to bed?
What?
He
Maybe
just
I
blurts
should
out,
leave.
and then
He's
he falls asleep
really, really drunk.
Something you're not
I-
telling us, Satori?
again.
There.
hey, it's none of our business.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm just picking.
I don't know. Okay. This is going too fast.
He starts snoring.
Full talking. I step out.
Okay.
into the hallway.
Sorry, Satori, I was just joking.
What? No, you're good.
That was perfect.
Yeah, what's up?
We want to talk about Walter. I think whatever's been going on is starting to escalate. I don't know what the right word is.
Maybe he did die.
What?
That would be really weird.
What?
Yeah, no, Teddy said that she killed him, which
What?
I didn't really believe because it's Teddy. And then, like, you know, he said that nothing was weird, but clearly he's weird. She said she put 3 bullets in him and that he was dead and seemed pretty adamant about it, but I don't.
Okay, Walter
I
can't
don't
be
know.
ghost because he's able to touch things and move through things. At least that's the logic I'm operating on.
He seems pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie, Sam. I'm
Who
not
gets
having a good time
resurrected?
right now.
Is Walter Jesus?
That would be very concerning for the faith of Christianity, honestly.
Is Spicy Volcano Jesus?
Spicy Volcano Jesus.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that made sense before it came out.
I bet it did.
Well, should I go talk to him? Like, do we need to deal with this? Like, do I need to throw salt at him?
Sienna's talking to him
hold him
currently,
down?
actually.
Yeah.
I went and talked to Sienna as well.
I might need to go back her up, just in
Yeah.
case he like erupts into like a ball of fire.
Yeah. Well, she's packing. I don't know if that's gonna help her. If what Teddy said is true.
What if he died and if we kill him again, does that mean?
Well, I don't want to kill him.
Is it like a double
don't wanna
jeopardy
do-
situation?
We get more points?
What?
No, like when you kill someone legally, or when someone dies legally. Well, no, I don't think it applies to us because we didn't kill him. I don't know. Never mind.
What are we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I'm now also confused.
I'm just having a day. Don't worry about it.
No, it's cool, dude. Don't worry about it.
You know, I think about the Jeopardy host a lot, actually.
The Jeopardy host?
Yeah. You know? For Jeopardy?
Yeah.
You said double Jeopardy.
It's I was talking about the legal double jeopardy, not the show.
Well, he hasn't been on trial.
All right, let's head downstairs.
Yeah.
Before things start to
Yeah.
Sounds good.
somewhere else.
Walter, Sienna comes into the office. Hey, Walter. And she's just looking at all the glass. Damn, quite a party you're having.
I will handle that. There was a little accident,
Oh,
I think.
a 3-glass accident.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, you know, while you're dealing with lots of weird stuff.
I've had a little bit of a concern when, the other day, I was looking at some of the footage from the outdoor area, and and you were kind of frozen in place and singing or chanting or something. What was that about?
What do you mean?
Well, hold on. And she takes out her phone and she finds a video and she shows it to you, and it's you out on the lawn of the courtyard area, and you kind of freeze in place and sing, and Nova is right behind you. Can I get a roll on that table, please? When you hear your singing and your song.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, we're all rolling for this?
No.
The
Just Walter.
table.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
Right.
there's a table.
This is good.
is it titled
Uh,
Walter's Little Fuck Ups?
Or
You roll
Walter's
on it.
sanity levels.
It's his wild magic table.
I have 14. Still the same.
Well, no, because it's stressed one, so it's a 17. Okay. You can read the table for a 17, and you can act accordingly, or do what you want accordingly.
Wow. Wait a second. I have to read this.
Yes, Walter has his own table.
What?
I hate this so much. What's happening?
Mm.
Shaking in my boots.
Okay, so probably it'll be something like uh just for a second, Walter holds Sienna from the arms and
Her eyes wide and big, like unexpected. This is about what you thought was going to happen.
and looks at her eyes and says, "Save me."
What? From what? Walter, save you from what? What's going on? Wait, hold on. Can you speak? Can you talk? Can you speak to me? What's happening?
I can't do right now as a person, but he's still like that. His face starts to get red, like he cannot breathe or something. Look,
Get you? Oh my God! You need to get some. She tries to come around closer to you, and look. Let me get behind you. I think you're having trouble breathing. And she.
no, I'm fine. Sorry. I
Wait. What do you mean you're fine? You were just choking or something right in front of me, and you were freaking out. Like you were freaking me out, to be honest. And all of you arrive, and all of you arrive now, and you see, you arrive at the very last moment when Walter was grabbing her arms, and then all you heard him say was, "I'm fine now. I'm fine."
Hello.
maybe I never thought that I could say this, but maybe I need some rest.
Yeah, that could be the case. You told me once that you don't sleep a lot. What does that mean as far as amount of sleep you get?
I don't know. I have an extreme level of insomnia. I like to spend my time with my work rather than anything else.
She hears all of you coming in behind, and she looks back. Can one of you get a room for Walter set up? He's going to use one of the rooms to rest. He is in desperate need of some sleep.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I can go back to my home actually.
I don't even think you should be driving. I think you should get some sleep here. The beds are comfortable, and you don't have to spend the time on the road. I'm worried about you spending that time.
Okay, look,
Your
I
exhaustion
appreciate
is very
what.
heavy right now.
Okay, I appreciate what you think, but keep your thoughts to yourself. Okay, I'll just go back to home.
I don't know if you should be leaving.
Yeah.
Can I
I
make,
wanted to
like-
try something too. But
I was gonna
sorry.
say, yeah. Can I make like an occult roll and just
Sure.
kind of examine him
Sure.
with my eyes and see if he seems possessed or maybe not quite Walter.
I was gonna ask if there was something I could roll to see if he's like lying through his teeth, but
You can roll that too if you want.
That was a natural 20.
Hell yeah, maybe I don't need to.
There was a weirdness to the voice that makes you think if Walter's not himself, I mean, it could be a possession, but it could also just be there's something mentally going on with him that is a problem. Like, he doesn't sound like someone who's right in their head right now.
Mm-hmm. Have I dealt with probably not exorcisms before, but would I know anything about this off the top of my head? And if he is,
I mean, you know what they are. You know the concept. You've never seen one, and you probably don't know how. The person who probably knows the most about that is probably Walter.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Or maybe Alder. Lately.
Right.
But Alder's not there right now.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Walter, you don't really seem like yourself. Maybe you should just, stay and I'll get you a room. Like, no trouble at all, really.
Why are you insisting?
Because
I'm worried about you
look
driving
around.
or getting home safely. Like, your exhaustion level, you
I
are
can
very exhausted.
I can call a taxi, right?
That's true. You could call a taxi. I think somebody should go with you though to make sure that you.
I would
get
much
in okay.
rather, yeah,
You
you
stay safe here.
worried.
be around people who, could help you if something were to happen. I think it's probably best to stay here. Walter.
Can I don't know if this would count. I know we don't technically prepare actions per se, but if Walter insists on leaving, can I have my staff with me and try to poke him with it one more time?
Yeah.
Only if he
to
tries
walk
to
around.
leave.
Yeah, you can have it ready.
Not right now, but just in case he's trying to leave.
Alder, your class ends, and she lets you go to go do whatever you're gonna do.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Sorry, I want to get
See you
Alder there.
tomorrow then.
Okay.
And I will, I think, just now check my phone. Like, I don't think I had checked my phone while I was with her at all. And see that Walter messaged me a little while ago.
Yeah.
And I'm still here. I will take the glasses. I'll take the glasses off somewhere safe and put them away, and then I will take. Am I still avoiding Dawn? Yes. I'm gonna get so much exercise. I'm gonna take the stairs. Walk back up.
You're gonna get a 6-pack from the stair climber.
Yeah.
You get up and you arrive in the office, and everyone's at the door of Walter's office, including Sienna, who's actually in there, and you see them all in there talking to him. All right, go on, Walter. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
So Walter just wants to leave the room. So, if you excuse me now.
I'm not gonna move.
Yeah, me either.
Okay.
Well,
Same here.
We can't hold somebody here against their will. It's not a jail, but it's just concern, Walter. I would have the same concern if Satori was, feeling the pressures of the job in ways that was making them, not their best.
Okay, so I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'm trying to be more polite, but what the hell, people? I'm trying to help all of you since the beginning, and now you're acting me like I'm a lunatic, a weirdo, a monster? What?
No, just somebody who needs some sleep. Maybe your sleep is caught up. And she backs away
Yeah,
from the
but
door to give you
when
egress.
when someone needs to sleep, you let them sleep.
Yeah, we want you to sleep. If you want to go home, you can go home. I'm not going to hold you here. I'm just saying, there's an option here if you would rather, get to a place where you can rest fast.
And
Thank
Teddy's
you.
still
That's
out
all.
there. You have
Yeah.
to let us help you.
Fuck Teddy.
I mean, yeah, but
No, thank you.
sometimes,
Actually,
like, stay here. Let us help you for once, perhaps. And can I salt the doorway just to see
Sure,
if maybe he can't walk that threshold?
sure. You can drop some salt.
As you're doing that, Alder will kind of come up behind. Hey, what's going on, Walter? Did you text everyone?
Actually, no. But seems like I need to have some rest. So I will talk about that later. I will go home, and if Teddy wants to kill me, she can kill me. Getting closer a little bit to Satori and says twice, maybe, right?
Maybe.
And that's all I can say. I mean,
Sam
if
is
you want
gonna
to stop me,
Sam's gonna poke him now.
okay.
Draw the action. I'm just gonna poke him with the staff now. Not whack, just poke. I'm not trying to hurt him. Really.
All right. Well, we'll call you a cab. I just want to make sure you get home safe and sound. All right. Sorry, Walter. Wasn't trying to create a scene. We're here to take care of you. That's all. And she heads out, and through the door, out the door, she yells out in front, "Can you call a cab for Walter?" She comes in. All right. It'll be on its way in a little bit. Sorry for all the fuss. And she heads back to her office. Nova, you get a text from Sienna.
Mhm.
You have a motorcycle, right? Can you go to his place and check it out before he gets there?
Absolutely. I'll see you guys
Actually,
later.
he probably texted you and Satori, but knows that you have the motorcycle. You're fast. You could get there and be in and out before he arrived.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
All right.
I'll catch you later. She's gonna head out.
And Satori, you get a text. Come here, I want to show you the video of what just happened.
From Sienna.
Yeah, from Sienna. And Walter, the person who works the front desk is, when you get out there, she's called for the cab. Said, cab will be here in 5 minutes. If you want to wait outside or wait here.
Walter will go back and we'll clean the mess before
Okay.
he leaves.
Oh, nice. You get into Sienna's office, Satori, and she shows you the video of what just had happened. Like, she was running the video on her phone while showing the video in a window. And like, whatever happened looks like a possession to you. Like someone is speaking through a moment of weakened control or something.
Shit. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
This
So
is...
Nova needs to get over there in and out fast. I don't want her to be there or suspected to be there when he arrives. Whatever's going on, this is a dangerous moment. I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen anyone act like that when it freaked me out. And it's hard to freak me out.
Yeah, Alder said something about someone named Lilith
I
that
don't know.
they were fighting for control, or like when they.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Well,
okay.
after Walter
I'm-
leaves, let's gather and talk about this. Other than Nova,
Do you have any experience in performing exorcism?
no, I do have experience in running a pretty killer PowerPoint.
Nice.
It
See,
might
I can
even
use a
kill people.
gun. And I kind of know about
we don't
exorcisms.
wanna kill
I've
Walter.
never. No, I mean apparently he's died, so if I put a couple bullets in him, I think he'd be fine. Probably. Not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Nova, you hop in your motorcycle and you are out like a flash.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you a little time to get there, but you're moving at a pretty good speed. You get to his apartment. It's locked, but you know how to get through a lock. That's not a big deal. You go
Yeah, I'll pick it.
You go in. I assume you don't park right in front. You park where if he does show up, you're not like right in front.
Right, yeah.
You go in, and like the kitchen looks fine. Nothing particularly problematic. The bathrooms, everything. And then when you get to the bedroom, the walls are sprayed with blood. There's organ and viscera all over the bed, dried out over days. There is 3 holes in the wall behind, like somebody was sitting in the chair and shot him in the bed if that happened. But there are bullet holes in the wall, and there's every sign of a murder here.
I'm taking
But no
pictures.
body.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take pictures of the crime scene.
Well, you
We
don't
already
have
know
very
who it
much
was.
time.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out.
Okay. So you're in and out quick.
Yeah. Actually,
Relock the door and what have you.
before I leave, is there anything sitting out that's weird? Besides the organs and the blood?
Anything sitting out? Like,
Yeah. Is there like, I don't know. This is a stretch, I think, but I think Nova's wondering if like he had to have gotten possessed by something somewhere somehow. I think she's wondering if there's like a clue somewhere as to like what it could be.
not that you see, and you don't think you'd be able to find anything in the time you have in there.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out and relock the door.
Okay. Walter, the cab arrives at your place, and you're able to go in. And is that where
dropped a
you're
note
going?
about- if that makes sense, I dropped a note about it on Discord.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, perfect. All right, Nova, you're sitting out waiting. See that Walter gets there, and he doesn't arrive. Like, no cab shows up, and you're there long enough time. You know that he should be showing up soon or by now, and he doesn't show up.
I'm gonna text the group chat. Well, not the group chat because Walter's in there actually. I'm gonna
Damn it.
text Satori.
The old group chat with his old phone number.
It's old phone number here.
I'm gonna text Satori. Walter's not here. Yeah.
I just text back MIA question mark.
Yeah. No sign of a cab in the area.
Great. Wonderful. I text Alder and Sam. Walter did not go home. Upside down smiley face.
I'll text that to Sienna as well.
No, what do we do?
I think we're both hanging out in the office at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came back.
What should we do anything about this?
I
I'm
think we
very
should
scared of
kick him.
Walter at this
Don't
point.
know.
Kick Walter.
Or this not Walter, or whatever.
It could be Lilith?
Yeah, the only idea I have is a bad one, which was like, I could try and do what I did before again and talk to her, but I like almost couldn't come back from that.
Well, and they already have an anchor. And they probably
Yeah.
don't want to talk to you. And I'm
Probably
assuming
not.
to get Walter stationary enough, we need somebody to knock him out or lay him down. Like, hold him down.
I mean, I could maybe try and talk to Walter. Like, now if it's been reversed and Walter's not in control, I could try and talk to him and see if he
wonder-
knows what to do.
if you can do that here.
I have no idea, Satori.
Well, it's worth a try. Because if his body is on the run, maybe.
I still don't know if I should do seance type things in the building.
Let's go to
I could-
Walter's then.
I could ask
That's a
Eileen,
good idea.
but
I think we shouldn't bring Eileen into work. I
No.
really, really think we should keep her separate from what we do.
I want to be honest, we work in her building. I don't think we can keep things that separate.
Yeah, but she's.
which-
I don't
Her
on a-
herself.
trust
On a
her.
positive note, she did say, on a positive note, that as long as we're in the building, she'll keep us safe from Teddy.
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
So, not all bad.
Is that what she said? I'm not sure that's exactly what she said.
She did.
Does either
She
of you
said
know
she
how
would
to
keep you safe from Teddy.
Oh, that joy.
Tape you guys. She said it plural.
Okay.
Does either of you know how to drive a stick shift?
Let's say I know how to drive a stick shift. I do have driving as a skill, I think.
Oh, then
Let
you
me check
definitely
my
do.
thing.
If you have
Then
driving
you do,
skill,
because
for
I don't
sure.
even. Yeah.
Yes, I got driving. I
Yeah,
can do
if
stick
you're gonna
shift.
spend value on driving, you're gonna know how to drive a stick.
Yeah. I still am kind of high, so if you want to drive my truck,
Alright, yeah, I'll drive. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is definitely
I
a
think
buzzkill.
Walters is better than here. Let's not touch seance type things in the building
Of
for now.
and
Yeah.
Walter will be fine. I mean, Kyle will be fine.
Are we wait,
Teddy,
maybe we should bring him along?
he's very drunk. He would not be any fun. Like in,
Alright, never mind.
I'm in the useful kind of way. But I
Fair.
think he'll probably be fine. Teddy really seemed scared to come anywhere near the building, so. But we can drive on over to Walter's. I
Alright.
text Nova. We are coming to you.
Nova texts back immediately. Bad idea. Why are you coming to me?
Where? Seance? Question mark.
I'll text back. Walter's room looks like a fucking crime scene.
All the more
I-
reason we should go.
I call you.
I answer. Hi.
That was a long sentence. I can't see very well. So, where should we meet them? Because
If
we want to see if we can try and talk to Walter.
well, we can definitely do that, but I'm warning you now. There's guts and blood everywhere. Like his organs are
Right.
splattered on a bed.
Yeah, let me just put you on speaker. I'll put you on speaker. Can you say that like one more time?
Don't know if I want the others to hear that.
You don't know it's
Oh.
his
Your
guts
what?
or blood.
Blood
Okay.
He
and
seems
guts
unshot.
There
everywhere.
is blood, guts, and organs everywhere in the bedroom. Like someone
Oh.
was definitely brutally murdered. There's 3 bullet holes in the wall.
So Walter's dead?
Walter never
Eh?
arrived home. from when we sent him from the office.
But like, I think the point is that Walter was murdered.
I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah.
so whatever Teddy said was right. Okay.
We can go to my house then. I've got like equipment and
But I mean,
a lot
I
of
need
salt.
something to like try and connect to Walter.
Do you want me to scoop up some of his decaying guts and bring
No,
it?
maybe like something sentimental and not.
I mean, I'm not even sure it will work if he's not like physically there, because he's not a ghost that I'm trying to like connect to. Unless if he is dead, then yes. If he's like a repressed
I
personality,
think he's still in
Then-
there.
yeah,
It's
then I
worth a
don't know
try.
that I can reach him without him there. I can try.
If you,
I have no idea.
if you want
don't know
to
what I
come
can
over,
do.
I can get back into his place. I just, it's pretty gory. That's all.
Okay.
If you can find any books on exorcisms or like journals, that would be great.
Yeah. On your way out, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you find out what cab company the hotel called?
It was yellow.
It would Yellow Cab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yellow Cab.
I'd like to call them and ask where that cab went.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I'm a really bad liar though, so can someone call and just pretend that we sent someone in a cab who's mentally unwell and we're trying to find him?
I could do it.
That doesn't sound necessarily like a lie, though.
Yeah.
Walter's not himself right now.
That's fair.
I
I can
go.
do it if you want,
Yeah.
but it's up to you guys.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay. I'll look for the book on exorcism.
Okay. I'll just meet me at my house. I'll send you the address. We can.
Are you sure you don't want to use his organs for the exorcism or the seance? What's it called?
I don't think it's
Seance.
necessary. Just like bring a watch or jewelry or something, like a rock that he likes.
Okay.
If you can tell which ones he likes.
I have no idea what
Just
Walter
by
likes,
looking.
or what Walter likes.
Walter, do you have anything in your apartment that you think would be very obviously something of your interest or connection?
It's a hard question, but I remember that not really sure, but I think I left the branding iron behind.
Oh, yeah. That would work.
Other than that, there's the box that has my family's belongings, and
alright.
other than that, there's not much personal belongings, I can say.
Yeah, minimal effects. So Nova, what do you want to use?
I'm gonna look for a book on exorcism, and I'm gonna look around for can I find that branded iron?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look for that. And maybe I don't know, something from maybe I'll bring something from the box too.
Okay. You notice that on the table there is a note that it looks like he wrote himself, although his handwriting looks a little different than his handwriting normally looks.
Mm-hmm.
That says get a ticket to Canary Islands and fly Iberia, which is is an airline. It's a Spanish airline.
I'm gonna take that note too.
Okay.
We're going to Spain.
Gotta save her for Anne. Okay. Once I have everything, I think I'm gonna relock the place again and head over to Satori's.
Okay. You get to Satori's. Who was calling to find out where the cab went?
I can.
And
If
you
nobody else
get
will.
the pretty stock answer of, "Are you a police? Are you police?"
Technically, we're
Oh.
not, so no.
Isn't
Is there
Nova like
anything-
some kind of
we can't
agent or
We
something?
can't give you that info. Sorry.
Well, he was really inebriated and he didn't make it home, so I just wanted to make sure.
Well, we
That
don't
he
dump
didn't
people
like.
off on the street, so wherever he went is.
Come on, like, you can give me a little bit of something, right? Like, I just want to make sure my friend is safe.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, okay. Do I have that?
I don't know. Do you?
Nope.
You tell me. No. So you can make a roll. Just roll
Mhm.
high.
That was a 14.
So 17. I'm really sorry. I can't give you that information. You're not an officer. You could just be a jealous wife or something. I don't know. It's not really any of our business.
Yeah, I hang up.
Okay.
Well, that was useless. I say out loud in the car.
Okay.
I'm
So
assuming he went to a bar. Not gonna lie.
would not be would be a good guess, honestly.
Yeah. If he like doesn't show up at work tomorrow, we can have like Sienna call them and be a little bit more, I don't know, wield
Yeah.
her authority. But yeah, you're right. He probably is just out drinking.
Or I could have
Helpful.
my cousin. I could have my cousin call him.
Yeah.
He works for the FBI.
Interesting. All right. We're going to Satori's place, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
right over there.
Yeah, I'm saying
All
you're
right.
at Satori's already. You don't need to.
All right.
We don't
The
need to
park.
act out the drive.
Yeah, there's like not a lot of food here. I haven't been here in a bit. There's probably still bullet casings on the floor, and if Teddy bled a little. Yeah, the door looks a little damaged, but it's on and fixed.
Okay.
And you all get together. Do you call your cousin? I don't. Did you say you were or weren't?
I just said I
Oh,
could.
you said you could, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If he goes missing.
Yeah.
But
So you all get the
yeah.
Nova arrives with the things that she brought too.
Like a bag over her shoulder. Just kind of walks in.
it's a very small studio apartment with like not a lot in it.
Cozy.
I do have an area for like guns, like a work table, and
We had a drop. Just give it a moment. Stories always returns quickly. Oh no, it wasn't
Sorry.
Story. It was Sam.
It was, yeah, my Wi-Fi cut out for like 10 seconds. I
Yeah.
don't know what that was about.
First time for you, I think. We haven't had
Oh,
yours drop. I
think
was totally
Satori's
assuming it was
frozen.
Satori.
I think, yeah, I think Story's
maybe
gone.
Story's frozen. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
not frozen anymore.
there we go.
we're good.
That was really simultaneous internet issues.
Weird. Wow.
Honestly,
The wave.
Me?
We did the wave.
Yeah. So you all arrive. You have everyone together.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I got a book and I set it down. I found a note on his bedside table. Something about going to the Canary Islands.
That's
Fire
why
cult.
yeah, Adara. That's where
Yeah.
she hangs out.
Says get a
Yeah.
ticket.
Mm.
Great.
I
Okay.
put that down and I take out the branding iron and the something from the box that I took.
Okay. I'm gonna get set up. Alder, you ready for this? try?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. I like set it up, put a few candles, 2 rings of salt. You know, I put the poker and his personal things in the middle.
I feel like
Walt. Oh.
before this kind of seance thing, it's like the quietest you ever see Alder. In fact, like maybe even thinking back to some of what they talked about with Kyle, like maybe I should start meditating. Like this is kind of like getting into a bit of a meditative state, but they're very much just like sitting, like eyes closed, like okay, and trying to. There's nothing there yet, but like practicing, like tuning into the taste and the smell, and like really bringing awareness to those senses, since that's normally how they're able to tune into things. And just, yeah, just getting ready, very quietly preparing. Last couple times I've done this, it has not gone well. One time nothing happened, and the first time nothing well. First time it didn't go well, second time nothing happened. So we'll see, maybe in the middle. Here we go.
Yeah, maybe we might have success.
Walter, you're in the bar you went to, and the dancers start coming over to you nude, rubbing up against you, and there's like you have cash on you, and the cash really isn't all that important. What's important is the experience, and the bar is not that busy at the moment. It's late in the day, in the afternoon, but it's still the afternoon. And you have already drank some. You got your liquor on the way, and you started greasing the skids on the way in. You get in, and you're actually feeling pretty good. It's going to be a good afternoon now. You've got your drinks. You've got women around you, and
I want to add something. Like, I will check all the women twice.
Okay.
To see if I remember them from somewhere else. I had that before.
Yeah. Let me. You don't recognize any of them that are here.
Okay.
So it's maybe a different shift from the last time you were here. Alder, you begin setting up, and you start going through your process. And Satori, you've not actually seen Alder's capabilities before, like in this regard.
Yeah.
None of you have except Walter. And he begins a ritualistic process. And around the candles, you feel a little wind roll over, that you're in an indoor room. You couldn't have come from outside. The candles flicker, but they don't go out. And Alder, you feel your connection to Walter. Like you sense Walter's presence when you lift the branding iron, and you feel it in your hand. You know it's connected. Walter, you're in the bar, and there is a change in your control there for a moment. You feel a weakening. Just for a moment. But you felt it.
Okay. So, probably I will try to focus on that. Like, try to find even a little portion of opportunity. But am I aware about the environment right now?
Yeah, you everything looks like this. You just sense something.
Okay, so if
And you
I
felt that
can,
before because there is a battle going on in there.
yeah. So if I will have any opportunity, I will try to use a phone.
A phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cell phone of me.
Yeah, you can step out and use the phone, or you can use the phone in the bar. Nobody's going to stop you from doing it. It's just there's a lot of music in there.
Okay.
Okay, you step out. Alder, you feel a push and pull when you do this, like there's resistance. You feel the connection, but you also feel like whatever is happening on the other end seems to be trying to prevent too much of a connection, or maybe they're just too distant. You're not really sure exactly what is going on with it, but you do feel connected. The rest of you feel the room become darker. The edges of the room become shadow. You begin to get the taste of fire and ash alder, and Satori and Nova and Sam, you see her cough out literal ash. Like, not only are you feeling it, it's actually manifested, that is not happen like that.
Never done that before. That's fine. I'm gonna reach down and try, because Nova also brought some of Walter's personal items from the box from his family. I'm gonna try and grab something from that as well, like something else to kind of try and deepen a connection that I think is more uniquely Walter.
Okay.
And try and see if I can push past some of the resistance.
And when you swap the articles, it takes a little bit of time, but the taste of fire and ash lessens. It doesn't go away, it lessens. And you instead get a more pleasant, maybe the smell of maybe a whiskey and cigar smoke that is still...
That feels more like Walter, yeah.
Yeah. Walter, you get the phone. What are you going to do? Who are you calling?
I think I misunderstood that, so I will not do anything. I'll
okay.
keep having this.
Walter, for about a minute, you feel a complete switch in control.
Okay.
And you find yourself standing inside a pink pony that you didn't realize you were at.
Walter's a pink pony girl?
What?
And you feel a tug on you. Something is pulling on you.
I don't know what to do right now.
You're
Can I control
confused
the
as to
body?
where you are. Yes.
Okay. So that's the moment I will use the phone.
Okay. Who are you calling?
I'll try to call Satori.
Satori, your phone goes off. Or
I have
rings.
a grounding hand on Alter's shoulder in the outer circle, and I look at my phone. It's Walter, and
Yes.
I answer it, but I don't put it on speaker. Hello?
Hello? I need
Hello?
help.
We're getting through to you. Okay, keep going, Alter. You're doing great. We're working on it. Okay.
That's great. The connection. It's unstable.
Okay. We'll try harder. Do you have any advice on how to get
Walter, you find
this thing
yourself
out of you?
talking on the phone unexpectedly, and you're outside of the bar you were in, and you're not sure why.
Hey, who is this?
It's Satori.
Hung up.
God damn it. The connection is wavering. I'm gonna close my eyes as well and kind of go into a meditative state to like assist Alder in
You're halfway
like
in a meditative
tuning.
state anyway.
Tuning energies.
I'll put the phone away, by the way.
Okay. You go back into the bar.
Yeah.
Pink pony. You get in, and when you walk in, like some of the women, they're starting to see you now. You've come a couple times, and the bartender asks, "You want to start a tab?"
I don't know.
Got a credit card? I'll just put it up.
Here. Probably, I just gave him my wallet.
Okay. And he looks at you funny, and he opens it. He takes a credit card out. I don't need the rest. And he slides it back to you, and he puts it up on the back of the bar. What are you having? And a woman comes over and puts her arms over your shoulder. Want a lap dance?
Sure.
Back in the... Oh, sorry, go on.
I want that bottle. It's
The
pretty
bottle?
nice.
That's a good bottle. Let me make sure that you have enough on your credit card. Give me a second. And he checks it. Yeah, you're good. And he takes the bottle down. Do you want a table? Or a booth? Do you want a private booth?
Okay, why not?
And they bring your bottle to a private booth, and a couple of girls come and slide in around you on both sides. Back in the Alder, you feel the taste of ash and everything rise, and you get that horrible physical taste. And then you hear in your head, "Why don't you leave me alone?"
Why don't you leave Walter alone? I think I say that out loud. Like I think everyone can hear me say that.
Walter's mine. You don't have the strength to pull him away from me. You can try all you want, but you're not getting anywhere. I have to get back to my dance. You think you could leave me alone for a bit? Or am I going to have to do something about this? And outside of Alder, you sense a warmth in the air that is increasing. It's like the AC just went off and it starts warming the air. And then there's sweat. You start sweating. And it's suddenly 105 degrees in here, and Alder seems to have a reddishness to his skin that is like a sunburn from the inside. Go on, Alder. What were you saying?
I was like, how aware am I of Satori's presence? Like, I know that she has a hand on my shoulder. Can I feel any of that, or do I not know that she's there?
You know, it's like a back of the mind kind of thing. You know it's there, okay, but it's not like it's an active attention grabbing thing.
Okay. I mean, I kind of want what I want to try, and I have no idea if this will work or not, obviously, because I've never really done anything like this successfully. I kind of want to try and pull Satori into this with me. Like, see if I have the ability to kind of bring her into the... I don't know exactly how I would do that. I think I'm just going to try and, like, see if I can focus on her hand and like put my hand over it and try and see if I like, because this voice is saying that I'm not strong enough to push back or to kind of fight for control, and so I'm hoping that I can be kind of conscious enough to be like, maybe I'm not, but maybe all of us are, and try and bring Satori into this experience with me. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I just kind of going on feelings and vibes, because Alder has no idea what they're doing.
I'll give you a roll.
Sure.
It's not a good roll.
I can roll for that.
But it's a roll.
Can I
Yeah,
spend experience to lower their challenge?
You can.
And
To ease it
I
along.
have occultism. If that helps me.
It does.
Yeah,
So
I'll spend like
you're now
1 or
eased
2
by 2.
experience. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it eases by 2.
I'm gonna
So
need
that's plus
all
6.
of that because I rolled a 10.
So that's a 16 then.
Not great, but with the plus, not terrible.
And the room you're in goes black. And you all are sitting inside or standing inside a booth in a adult club. And women are walking by naked with glitter, on their bodies, and you see Walter with 2 women kind of pulling them in and dancing and swaying. And I think this is where we're gonna break.
Oh!
I don't know what I did, guys.
Oh
You
no.
just pull us
Neither
all
do they
into
know.
this.
Oh no.
Damn.
Does that mean next episode's gonna be called Pink Pony Club?
Please.
I don't know what it'll be called.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it could be.
Wow.
All right, we'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
And don't forget Story Talk tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Bye.